Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with another Bitcoin video, cryptocurrency video for you. Bitcoin is passing its all-time high as we speak right now, and we are really excited. We're going to go over a few articles that we have for today's video, and then also go over the charts, see what they might be saying. So stick around, and let's get started. All right, so we saw a breakout pretty much yesterday that we can also talk about too as well. But if this is your first time subscribing to the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let me know what you think and what your predictions are on where Bitcoin's headed to in the near-term future as well. And I'd love to hear from each and every single one of you on this channel, just to know how y'all are feeling about this break of the recent all-time high. I know it is very exciting for me, so we're going to continue to make videos and produce content, and also continue to trade this market too as well. So here we have an article by ZDNet. 2020's worst cryptocurrency breaches, thefts, and exit scams. So this is one of the main things I talk about, especially in our course that we have available, is basically how to stay safe inside of this market. So if you're brand new to cryptocurrency, I highly recommend that you take a beginner course on this, just so that way you know exactly what you're doing, what exchanges to use, how to dollar cost average, how to stay safe, obviously, inside of this market. But we're also taking a look at the worst 2020 cryptocurrency events that happened. Just as we recap the year, Bitcoin's breaking an all-time high. Obviously, there's been lots of up and downs, in this previous bear market the past 3 years. So here's a little bit of a recap. Poloniex discloses data breach and forced a mass password reset after credentials were leaked across social media. Was never a huge fan of Poloniex. Never really used them as a platform, to be honest. I know they've been around for a long time though. But yeah, obviously this was something that had a big effect on some people, I'm sure. February, Helix, a Ohio man was arrested for running Helix Bitcoin mining service, and estimated 300 million was launched through the mixer. Interesting. Microsoft engineer theft. A software engineer was convicted of stealing 10 million from Microsoft. Interesting. IOTA. The IOTA Foundation shut down the entire network due to hacker exploiting a vulnerability in IOTA wallet app. So IOTA, I believe, was going to be implemented in cars as a cryptocurrency blockchain. I know a little bit about IOTA, not a lot, but that's pretty interesting. Founder shut down its entire network due to a hacker. Altbits, the Italian cryptocurrency exchange, closing following an alleged cyber attack in which the majority of users' funds were stolen. Not too sure what Altbit was, but obviously, folks, that's why we only use reputable exchanges for the most part. And so, obviously we talk about what exchanges those are inside of the Path to Cryptocurrency course. And then in March, we had Prometeer. Researchers found a botnet exploiting the Microsoft Windows SMB protocol to mine for cryptocurrency. And then YouTube accounts were hacked, promoted to promote a Bill Gates themed Ponzi cryptocurrency scam. Interesting. I don't remember really seeing that. I know that there are a lot of YouTube videos out there that do promote such Ponzi scams, and we've been burned by those in the past year or so. Probably in the beginning too, when it all started with BitConnect, and we had influencers talking about the BitConnect coin and much more too as well. So not to be surprised there that YouTube's obviously in there. April, lendf.me, 25 million in cryptocurrency was stolen from lendf.me platform. BISC, over 250,000 was stolen from BISC Bitcoin exchange users. Very interesting. I know a little bit about BISC, but really not a whole lot. And then we have supercomputers across Europe were hacked in order to mine for cryptocurrency. There was a lot of talk about even people just having access to a bunch of computers, whether it was at like a school or office, and mining cryptocurrency using these computers that basically were at their jobs. And people would end up walking in because they'd hear a bunch of noise going on. They'd be like, what the heck? And they were all running mining software on these computers to mine Bitcoin for themselves. So Very interesting times. Then we have June, BTC, New England assets were part of a money laundering investigation. CryptoCore researcher said CryptoCore hacking group was stolen at least 200 million in cryptocurrency from online exchanges. CoinCheck, a hacker, infiltrated the cryptocurrency exchange domain registration device services, causing a pause to deposit and withdrawal services. Twitter, high-profile Twitter profiles belonging includes Joe Biden. Oh, this was funny. So, we had that Twitter hack with all the tweets on these high-up officials talking about Bitcoin and buy Bitcoin here, or promoting the scam, I'll send you 10 Bitcoin if you send me 10 Bitcoin or something like that. So that was a pretty funny Twitter hack that happened. Coinbase blocked an attempt by attackers to steal 280,000 in Bitcoin. AT&T was dragged for SIM hacking, right? And we also know about SIM hacking and how vulnerable sometimes your phones can be. That's why we always promote two-factor authentication too as well, and making sure that you're staying safe even with your phones and every device that you have a service with. Make sure that you're enabling a two-factor authentication with your service providers too as well. That's the smartest thing to do. Fritz Frog, Ukraine, So very interesting article here. GoDaddy admitted to staff had become victim to a social engineering campaign leading to email and DNS record attacks against Liquid.com and NiceHash. Interesting. Silk Road, the U.S. Department of Justice seized 1 billion of Bitcoin. So we all know about a lot of these different things that happened over the past 3 years and also in 2020, obviously. So crazy times. Let me go turn this off real quick. Had some waffles going there. All right, and this is just another thing to say, stay safe with your crypto, folks. We cannot stress that enough in this space as well. So you need to make sure that you're staying safe out there. You're using the right exchanges, using reputable exchanges, probably exchanges that are being in compliant too as well, so that way you can make sure that your crypto is staying safe. But yeah, this is definitely why we've come out with a beginner course to crypto, just so that way people that are brand new to this space can get a nice little deep dive inside of crypto without having to do a bunch of research on their own. We've condensed that into one basically course here. So feel free to check that out. It's at a very affordable price as of right now. This could be going up later, but as of right now, I would definitely recommend that you take a beginner course. And so here we have another CNBC, and a lot of these next articles are coming out of some bigger high up media sources too as well. BTIG says cryptocurrency comes of age, puts 50,000 target on Bitcoin for 2021. So yeah, this is also some of the Bitcoin ATMs. I've never really come across any of the Bitcoin ATMs, but I've seen pictures of them, such like as in China and Japan, and how they are being incorporated with daily society over there too as well. So I have no doubt that I'm going to start seeing these around a lot more going on into 2021. I believe like CryptoCurl was even thinking about investing into a Bitcoin ATM. So I'm kind of curious how those work. It says BTIG strategists say cryptocurrency has come of age and Bitcoin should reach 50,000 by the end of 2021. Surge new record Monday, topping 2017 all-time high. According to data Coinmetrics, the volatility currency crossed above 19,000 last week and fell back to 17 at the end of the week before bouncing over the weekend. And strategist coverage of digital assets last week said the market for digital currencies is very different when friends trading led to a blow-off top in 2017, since then become accepted by major investors. So big investors are coming into the space. Obviously, that's probably what's going to push the price up this high. As we start to push up even higher, it's going to be harder for, just the average person to accumulate Bitcoin, but also being able to move the price too as well. And seeing these big institutional investors come into the space, they're going to drive this price up so high, it's going to be insane. So, I have no doubt that this is capable of going on into the end of 2021. But yeah, we'll just have to keep our eye on the charts and see what might be going on. Bitcoin hits all-time high of just under 20,000. So this is coming out of CNN Business. And so we're starting to see a lot of these media sources, high-end media sources, start to talk about Bitcoin now. So that either means that a big sell-off is coming, or even more bigger money is coming into the space this time. Bitcoin just hit another milestone in its impressive 2020 run. The cryptocurrency surged 9% to an all-time high, about 19,860 on Monday, topping the previous peak of 19,780 from December 2017. It's been a wild year for Bitcoin, which scared more than 175% off since the end of 2019. Prices plunged below 4,000 in March. The markets around the globe plummeted due to COVID-19, but Bitcoin has rallied sharply in the past few months. The dollar has weakened. Crucially, the cryptocurrency has also skyrocketed into mainstream. Payments giants Square, PayPal are now allow customers to buy and sell Bitcoin. Many management giant Fidelities is launching Bitcoin Fund, and wealthy investors, Bitcoin futures contracts are even trading in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So the CME, obviously, we take a look at that chart sometimes too. So yeah, it just shows that adoption is happening right now in front of us, and CNN is here to talk about it once it reached 20,000, of course, right? So we're gonna start to see retail FOMO kick in. That's gonna drive even altcoins up too as well. When they're trying to buy into Bitcoin and it's too expensive, they're gonna be looking at some of these altcoins too. And then we have Bloomberg.com. Bitcoin jumps to record high as bulls say this time it is different. So what's so different about it this time, you say? Bitcoin's moment has arrived. Message director for the U.S. and trading platform eToro, who cited institutional involvement as one reason for the recent advance. This rally could still have quite a ways to go. For Bitcoin and its fans, its momentous occasion is a decade-long life cycle marked by bouts of extreme volatility. The token hit a previous high in 19,500 in December 2017 amid widespread election, only to lose 70% the course of the following year. In some ways, 2020 proved fertile grounds for Bitcoin's comeback, with global central banks driving borrowing rates to record lows and providing extraordinary stimulus because of COVID-19 pandemic. Proponents have seized a money printing narrative to promote the notion that Bitcoin is in store of wealth, even though inflation remains mostly muted. Still, prominent investors, including Paul Tudor Jones, say they bought cryptocurrency as a hedge against central bank and government actions. So we have stock rally, I guess, compared to maybe stocks exposed to cryptocurrencies have soared this month. So yeah, this is also something I just talked about inside of our Patreon group too as well. Folks, don't forget, if you're interested in joining our Patreon page, we're talking about everything from cryptocurrency to Bitcoin, altcoins, U.S. stocks too as well. We went over actually a few U.S. stocks that have gotten into cryptocurrency and are actually helping produce different things inside of the crypto space as well. And those stocks have recently just skyrocketed, and I did tell my trading group about those stocks as well. So we're going over everything, as society starts to shift into this cryptocurrency takeover that we are witnessing before our eyes. Not only is the wealth going to be made inside of the crypto market, but obviously some even inside of the stock market too as well. And as you can see here, stocks exposed cryptocurrencies have soared this month. So there are a few different stocks that I have picked out, and I have gone over the charts with our trading group as well, that are looking really, really bullish because Bitcoin is starting to take off right now too as well. So numerous ways institutional investors get exposed to crypto using related exchanges or instruments they are comfortable with. Most of these did not exist in 2017. Bitcoin remains highly volatile. It has posted on an average above 2.7 this year, according to data compiled by Bloomberg. That compares with the swings of 0.9% in price of gold, which sometimes contrasted with digital assets also hit record in 2020. So gold's kind of selling off right now, and we're starting to see crypto rise. I believe silver is also taking a little bit of a dive, but nothing to be expected because, what to be expected because obviously crypto is going to have really, really substantial gains as we start to move into that monetary system too as well. So let's dive on over here to the charts, folks. So this was a trade that we had actually posted in our Discord group, which is part of our private trading group page. So you can come over here and see that in our trading group page, we had this set up for us here. I said, although we broke below the triangle, we are setting up for an inverse head and shoulders on our top yellow trend line. And this is the trend line that I have drawn out here, and we could extend this all the way out. This was a perfect Nice little inverse head and shoulders. We wicked through it. We did dip below. I did have a symmetrical trend line drawn out here. We dipped below it as a little bit of a bear trap, and dipping below our 21 EMA here, and now we shot up above through it. So not only we were looking for a break above it through our symmetrical triangle. I had a triangle kind of drawn out, something similar to like this. We broke below it. I said not only did we break below it, but this is also setting us up for very nice inverse head and shoulders here, and we had that play out overnight for us. So congratulations to anyone in the trade group that took that, and we're going to see how much more bullish momentum we have. So let's zoom out here on our 2 hour. Our 2 hour is obviously looking like it's ready to break to the upside with a nice green dot that is flashing for us as of right now too as well. And then if we go on over into our 4 hour chart, you know, although it does look like we are kind of topping out, I would think that we're going to get a nice little Christmas tree pattern here. We had this little dip in before our momentum wave to the upside, and we're going to probably start flashing green and red for the time being. This looks like it's ready to just probably elongate out to the side and probably continue to pump even higher too as well. So going on into our 8 hour time frame, let's take a look here. Momentum wave still looks like it's ready to continue to expand out for the most part too, and push up above this 20K area and probably find support above it as well, above our trend line here. Going on into our daily time frame, let's take a look here. Momentum wave also headed to the upside, nice green dot to push us through our previous all-time high on this blue trend line here too as well. Let's take a look at our 3-day. 3-day, still kind of a little bit of a rounding off momentum, but I still feel like we still have a lot more room to the upside here too as well. And then we'll take a look at the monthly, because our monthly candle did close, and it does look like we are seeing a 9 on the TI sequential, which is something that we've gotten before all the way back in 2017. So, you know, this obviously this could be a little bit of a bearish looking chart for us if we are to kind of say, well, the monthly looks kind of bearish, but I still believe that we are going to be probably pushing up a little bit higher. Our momentum waves are still in an upward trajectory until we see probably our red dot here like we saw back in 2018 after our bull market run. Then I would be a little bit more bearish to say that this could sell off. But as of right now, the monthly is still looking strong. We still have December, and this is only the start of December, so obviously this could end up changing on the TI sequential too as well. Guys, if y'all are brand new to the channel, we use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by Tone Vase and the market guide buy and sell signal. So we're using a few paid for indicators on the channel. If you're interested in picking that up, you can check the links in the description box below. Obviously, market cipher is our bread and butter on this channel. It's our go-to indicator that we use on a daily basis. I do believe that, I'm not sure if the sale's still going on or not. Let's take a look. Looks like the sale still is going on. So right now is definitely a good time to get in market cipher. You get access to CryptoFace's trading group too as well whenever you join. So make sure that y'all check the link in the description box below and sign up for market cipher. It is definitely the best indicator hands down inside of the crypto space, that does more than just work on crypto charts. It works on stocks and everything too. And then you can also become a reseller of market cipher by entering your own username right down here. Once you click the link, you're already helping support the channel, so I really appreciate that. If you do sign up for market cipher, you know, it goes a long way. So so let's go back over here, take a look at the DXY. We were getting some talk about the DXY obviously selling off too as well, so we'll take a look at that. And folks, the DXY just looks like it's ready to continue to collapse, probably pushing us down to this 88 level. This is where we're looking at. We're definitely looking at probably about the 88 $88 or 88 cent level or so, and probably start to round off in that downward trajectory. As you can see, our 5-day chart is still looking like it's ready to probably break this little pivot trend line here. We haven't quite broken it yet, but I would imagine that we're probably going to break this pivot trend line and continue to head back down further. Weekly chart also probably ready to break below this pivot trend line and continue down a little bit further into that 88 cent area or so. So yeah, this is definitely looking like it's ready to probably collapse for us, and this is why you have institutional investors that are now taking their hedge inside of the crypto space too as well. You know, but you know, we're still probably going to be pumping here with Bitcoin, although we're seeing some bearish signs on our higher time frames. I'm keeping a close eye on market cipher, obviously, and then as most of y'all know, we do have the hash ribbons that is closing in right now. Once we get this buy signal on the hash ribbons, I want to say you know, 20K, I'll see you later, bro. Like we're going to 30K or so, you know, but obviously we could be seeing some sell-offs before then. And so we just have to position ourselves and be ready for those as well. And, you know, get ready for these altcoins to probably rally when that is to occur. So with that being said, let's take a look at dominance just for kicks and giggles real quick. Taking a look at the dominance chart here. We are starting to see that rejection here on the dominance chart. Looking at our 2-day, we were expecting a push all the way up here. Didn't quite get the momentum to get us that push all the way up to the top side. Our 2-day does look like it's ready to probably bounce back though too as well. You can start to see our money flow that was also kind of rounding up there. Once we get this green dot here on our 2-day, I do believe that we're probably going to have a nice little substantial bounce to the upside too as well. So folks, that's what it's looking like for Bitcoin. Super exciting times that we're in right now. And you know, we're going to get ready to we're going to get ready to change a lot of lives inside of this space, especially when it comes to the altcoins. I'm super stoked about all our altcoin picks that we've been picking out. We've been constantly looking over those charts too as well, and I've been posting those in our Discord server for our Patreon members. So shout out to all of our Patreon members. We can do a quick shout out for them here in a second. So let's go ahead and jump on over to our Patreon page and give a shout out to our Patreon members that are signed up for right now. So who do we got here? All right, shout outs to all of our Patreon members: Kim, Andre, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Rafael Gomez, Vivian, Sparky, Johnny 20, William, Quentin, Ben, Eric K, Peter, Ben, Samuel Crane, Tall, Troy, Tim, Luna, Exin, Sean Stein, Greg, Haru, Yor, Pike 379, Paul A. Keller. So thanks everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. If y'all do want to get signed up, obviously there's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for our Patreon page and you know, get all of our altcoin picks and see all of our market analysis and how we're trading this pretty much every single day now and keeping a close eye on things. So folks, that sounds interesting. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated. Share this video with friends and family. Let them know that you're getting into the crypto space and why. If you share this video, I'm sure they'll figure it all out. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.